I trust this will suffice.
God smiles upon the generous.
Oh, away with you! Back to your cesspit, beggar! A land grotesque as its people. You dreamt of utopia. You saw the tribes united as one.
Oh.
That dream died long ago. You should have done the same. Your kingdom will perish alongside you. By my hand.
I cannot fathom it. His Majesty killed in his own bed.
The blooms upon the prince's grave had yet to wilt. Without an heir to wear the crown, what will become of the royal magic?
Thus vulnerable, an invasion might undo us.
From within or without, the state hangs on a precipice. It may even come to civil war.
In dark times, we must stand together.
Your Eminence!
Who could do this?
Few could even enter the king's chambers, let alone draw close. And yet,
His Majesty's arcane power could deflect near any blade. With all the royal bloodline's magic, who could harm him at all? Shadows stir in the castle just as they did with the prince. What hellbound soul could end a royal life? Who would dare such atrocity? Huh?
Louise. A shame to die with no heirs. The prince was taken too soon. And only a king may wield the royal scepter, the very crux of his vaunted bloodline's magic, which made such a fine deterrent to war. One has to ask, them dead, who shall take the throne?
That was a really fantastic opening, I have to say. Anyway, Metaphor Fantazio is finally released. The reviews for this game have been incredibly positive, which, I mean, I'm not surprised about it because obviously Atlus has made great games, but it has been a while since I've seen such a, like, so many people come together and say, yeah, this game is just really great. Like, I've seen 90s, I've seen 95s, I've seen 9 out of 10s, there's been some very generous ratings, and that makes me very happy. Anyway, so we've already played through the prologue, so pretty much the first 6 hours of the game, I guess, will be skipped. Anyway, very excited to get into this. So I'm gonna load my save here, the prologue. Yeah, 5 hours and 29 minutes, not too bad. And it just puts us right into it, so... Okay, so we're talking to this guy, and he wants us to work at the cooking inn. I guess this is the way of kind of introducing us to new activities and the such.
Let's give it a shot.
Needs to help out the Hushed Honeybee Inn. So we've obviously been to the Hushed Honeybee Inn quite a few times at this point. I only have 8 days left, and it increases wisdom, so definitely gonna put this on my priority list. And apparently quests can unlock new archetypes, so that's even more encouragement to kind of get going and do them. Fortunately, it seems it's a night quest, so we can still go to the labyrinth during the day, which is what I intend on doing. If I listen to the man's tale, my imagination might improve. Okay, so this is gonna take up a time slot if I were to do this. He'll probably come back. He'll probably be here another time, so I think we just put this on the back burner for now. Also, just to give some context on how many days we have left. The deadline's on the 21st. Today is the 12th, and we need to go kill the Necromancer before then. So you can kind of think of this as like a palace in Persona, in essence. So we've got plenty of time. I'm not too nervous. I think I could just do the labyrinth right away. I could do some other stuff beforehand, but I'm pretty sure they'll give us plenty of time. Ah, this is that woman we spoke to in the prologue, the Igniter Merchantus. Ah, look at this. So it's a stat check. So if we had level 2 imagination, we could, I guess... Oh, the wisdom to assess the danger. God damn it. It's a new... I'm already getting cucked by New Game Plus. Okay, so we'll go back to her once we get our imagination up. So that's fine. So I could actually increase my wisdom here, or attempt to increase my wisdom by observing the townspeople. Not really. I don't know, I'm really itching to do the cathedral. Like, I just kind of want to do the dungeon, you know what I mean? That's kind of like how I like to play these games. I like to do the combat first and then do all the side activities for fun. Yeah, so for the most part, I've gone to the different sections of the town, and every time I want to talk to someone, it pretty much comes down to either I need a stat check or it's gonna level up my stat check. So keeping this in mind, I think I'll just go to the catacombs, start the dungeon, get the Necromancer, and then we can level up our social skills.
Hey.
Also known as Royal Virtues. And I guess this is a, what are these called? Go-homes? Go-homes? So we'll take our dandy little stroll in Hulkenberg with us. And if you just want some clarification about what I'm playing as, I'm gonna play as a mage this time around. Stroll's gonna play as a warrior, and Hulkenberg is kind of like a tank. Kind of like she taunts enemies and whatnot. So I'm gonna do the damage. Stroll does a decent amount of damage too. And Hulkenberg is going to pretty much make sure that we don't get hit too hard. And this will take up the whole day, by the way, so I'm pretty confident we'll be fine.
Ow! Oh, sheesh. What's going on here?
Oh, we've seen this woman. This woman was at, she was in the cathedral at some point.
Did someone get here before us? Of all the places.
You lot thought it was safe to come this way? This really isn't the time to pay your respects. No easy way to say it, but this place... I don't know, it ain't right. There's dead folk shambling about. And that's after I cleaned house. Don't say I didn't warn you, eh? I'm off then.
Wait. Is it your intention to enter the Grand Cathedral?
How do you know it connects down here?
Because we're the ones who cleared the path. But I assume we'll meet more resistance inside. I beg your pardon, but are you not injured? Shouldn't you consider turning back?
Oh, I'm sorry, boss. Did I need your permission? I've got my own reasons.
Got my own reasons, governor. What? She seems like a tough one.
At the very least, you need to stop and get those wounds treated.
I can't do that. My friend's trapped in there. And the soldier that went in to rescue her hasn't come back. I can't just sit and do nothing.
Then we will rescue her.
Hey, wait! Before you go making promises like that.
No, now that we know about this, we must act to save these people.
What's your game exactly?
Getting my popularity up. That's kind of the whole point of the game.
We simply won't stand by and let someone in your condition walk into peril.
I don't believe you. You're hiding something. Some other reason you're willing to help a Parapus.
Believe what you like, but we're going to the top of the cathedral regardless. Is it not the wiser course to let us do as we've promised than to risk your life charging ahead?
Fine. Even I can see sense in that. My friend's a Parapus girl, about my age, with a yellow flower pin in her black hair. You'll know her when you see her. If you bring her back safe, I'll repay you. I swear.
This one's important.
Okay, Parapus woman, so this is the friend of the woman we're talking to, wants us to get her friend. 5,000 golds. I forget what the gold's called in this game. No deadline, which is kind of weird. You'd think there'd be a deadline for a rescue. I thought she'd be joining us, but she'll definitely join us later. I mean, you can just tell when somebody's gonna be a part of your party, you know? It's so obvious. Okay, so we found our first safe room. Magic Hollows, which is just a safe room. I'm also curious, I was kind of thinking about this. I'm not sure how long do you think it's gonna take to finish these dungeons? Because, like, you know, for someone pretty experienced like me, hopefully I can get it done in one day. Because I would like to 100% this. I'm not sure how difficult it's gonna be though. It's weird. It's been so long since I've gone into an Atlus game blind, you know, like without any idea of what's gonna happen. Also, if you're curious, I tried to change the difficulty because I wanted to play on the hardest difficulty. And I'm not sure if it's like a New Game Plus thing or a DLC thing, but when I went to change it to Regicide, it says no. And I can only assume Regicide means like merciless, because it says high reward modes, which tells me that probably get more money and stuff, more XP too, so that sucks, because I like playing on the ridiculous difficulties with these games.
Now, what's the... I'll cut you down!
There they go!
He ran away? Oh, so Elementus are... It's kind of like the treasure demon. I see. Interesting.
Is that all? Is that all? Is that all?
So that's a really good example of how good Hulkenberg is against enemies, groups of enemies. Because if she has a resistance to something, which she did in that circumstance, then it can be... It's really good for just pure damage reduction. Damn, it's a big area. Okay, time to save the hostages. That should be easy enough. That's a lot of enemies down there though, and those dogs just look pretty bad.
Hey.
I just woke him up. Oh shit. That was, hey, I want the experience. Oh, wait, maybe not actually. That's funny that they let you attack him though.
Is everyone alright?
Damn, Hulkenberg. Damn, girl. Just took that guy out. Got some treasure. Gambler's Jewel. Luck +3. Yeah, I've never really been much of a luck guy, especially in these types of games. Like, you know, luck is cool and everything, but it's not exactly consistent.
Please. Yeah.
Let's save the hostages.
Onward.
Thank you.
Hey! What?
Oh, that's why it doesn't... That's why the request didn't have an expiry date. Because she was already expired.
Look at her ears. She's a parapus.
Hey, wait!
Sorry I'm late. Thanks. Guess I ought to come clean. I tried, I really did. I couldn't just stand around. And you lot cleared the path so well besides. So, this is all I have right now, but...
Nice. 5,000 Gs, I'll take it. Always take more money.
Give me a little time, would ya? I've got a bounty I'm after that'll be paying big.
You collect bounties.
What? You joking? You only helped me because you recognized me, yeah? You really don't know? I'm Katharina, the bounty hunter. And you just helped a parapus without expecting anything in return? Doesn't that just take the cake?
I mean, weren't you in trouble?
Proper weird you are.
Proper weird, innit, mate?
I'll tell you though, I gave her that hair clip. Gift to say congrats for getting hired under some rich baron. Things went belly up and she got that baron to safety, but didn't make it out herself. And when he heard the news, do you know what he did? He laughed. Said even a parapus could be useful once in a while.
Some people are terrible.
Isn't it? I thought so too. A world like that. I'd tear it down with my own two hands if I could. People are suffering. And all these bastards can do is shrug and carry on.
I couldn't have said it better.
Right. I can see as much in your eyes. Matter of fact, I see a lot in your eyes. You're cutting a path, and it's no small prize you're after. I don't know if we'll cross paths like this again, but if you're ever in trouble, I'll be there. That's a promise.
Bond time! At least I think. Okay, cool. So this is the first time we've actually had a bond.
Hunter, Katharina. Within her dwells the virtue of the brawler. Nurture thy bond with her, and a new power yet slumbering within thee may awaken.
Here we go then. Let's see which of us changes the world first.
Catalina, the Brawler. Can now study the Brawler in academia. Wow, the Brawler looks pretty sick.
Now, I'm gonna take this poor girl home. Catch you later. If we can both stay alive that long.
I was kind of hoping she was going to join us, but, you know, it is what it is. No big deal. No big deal. Hey, kitty, can save your progress in dungeons like you would at them. Okay, cool. So, nice.
Wow, look at that.
Exorcist Knuckles. Whoa. That's, those look pretty cool. Knuckles used by Saint to fight back against the darkness. So I guess if you want to go a physical build in this game, you can go Brawler. Like I said, I've already invested in magic, so I think I'm just going to stick with magic for now. Maybe make our fourth companion, whoever that is, into a Brawler. That'd be pretty cool. Okay, so just leveled up and got a new skill, a Conde. This is really good because, like I talked about last time, I want to get all different types of elements. So we got fire, ice, lightning, wind. It's good. It's good. I'm going to be the ultimate mage.
Very impressive.
I opened this door and there's nothing here. It's just a dead end. That's so troll. Okay, it's a lot of enemies. These are these dogs we were looking at from the balcony. So this fight might be a little tough. Seems like a good time to showcase this synthesis skill.
Hack and slash. Tougher than I thought.
That's pretty good. I mean, it's a decent amount of damage. Can't be upset with that.
Please. This is it.
Okay, I just died, and I haven't saved for quite a little bit of time. That fight was very, very annoying, just because they get so much extra bullshit.
Okay. Let's give this all we've got.
Okay, that's much better start. Honestly, sometimes you have to stun these enemies. Like, if you don't stun them, you are just in for a bad time. Okay, so yeah, like I said, I really don't recommend doing that fight unless you, pretty much unless you get an ambush on them, and ambushing in this game is very difficult, which I've talked about before, but you need to, they'll come at you, and you need to actually dodge attacks in real time, so it's interesting. It's like a combination of turn-based and real time at the same. That's a long way up. That's a long way up, partner. I guess that's what that guard meant when he said he was tired of walking up the stairs. He actually wasn't exaggerating. Finally made it! Got ourselves a locked treasure chest here, which tells me there's keys. And if there's keys, that means I need to start hoarding resources. Zombos! I mean, we are dealing with a necromancer, so it's not entirely surprising there'd be zombies.
Show you the essence of truth. I won't hold back. Burn!
As expected, the zombos are weak to fire, which obviously makes sense. They didn't give me barely any XP. I still leveled up though, nice. So we're gonna keep doing the old magic routes. Keep buffing my magic. I'm gonna be a super mage.
Try some of this.
Boom, critical. Critical by Stroll. I love the art design in this game, by the way. If it, I don't know if I already pointed this out, but Soejima-san is indeed did the character design. It's pretty obvious. You can tell, you can definitely see some of his aesthetic. Got a new skill for Stroll here, Slicer. Weak physical slash damage to one enemy 2 to 4 times. This is, what's this, skill called again? Yeah, I can't remember the name of it, but, yeah, one enemy 2 to 4 times. Dude, these dungeons are pretty big, by the way. Like, this is a sizable map I'm looking at. And it also feels more open-ended. Like, there's some areas you don't have to go to if you don't want to. You could just technically just rush the end if you were desperate. Okay, so apparently this area is really dangerous. That's what Gallicus said anyway, so probably a super enemy of some type. Spooky skeletons. I feel like the skeletons are going to be a little more difficult than the zombos. Trance crystals have the power to attract enemies, summon new enemies until it's broken. So this is kind of like the abscess from SMT5, I guess. It's definitely what it seems like. Okay, they're actually super weak. Wow. I think they're so weak because physical damage is their weakness or something. 107 damage? Whoa. Ouch. Okay, so be careful. Be careful if you get close to those, I guess. Alright, so I want to go do that difficult battle now. I may regret this. Actually, it's almost a guarantee I'm going to regret it, but hey, let's just do it.
I don't like this.
Or not. These guys are, wait, this guy's a bowman or something. He's like shooting me. Yeah, he was shooting me from a distance. Wow. So I have to be on guard with that type of crap. Feels like a good opportunity to use this synthesis skill. I don't think I've actually ever used it before.
All right, let's go. And thus I end it.
That's it? That like did like no damage. Oh shit. Well, fortunately they're still stunned, I guess. And this human's tanky. What? 162 damage. No, don't. Okay. What? Okay, so that's the first time we've been afflicted by an ailment that prevents me from using my skills. So that's interesting. He's so tanky. This guy's so tanky. Jeez. 75, I didn't look at this. I obviously picked this up and I forgot about it. 75 defense versus 55 defense. Pretty good. It's pretty good and it gives him endurance too. Oh, that's why Hulkenberg's using it. Okay, that makes sense.
I shall vanquish evil. Let's go.
Okay, so we actually killed this thing. Nice. I got pretty lucky with the crit there. 500 mag. Ah, so these things are like mag machines. Nice. That's good. That's really good. Yeah, so mag seems to be the most important resource in the game. That's kind of what I'm stipulating based on the fact that all upgrades are used with mag. So every time I see one of those enemies, I'm kind of definitely gonna go out of my way to kill them. Oh, thank God there's an autosave in this game. I just died to that human there. He got such a lucky shot off on me, and so it just derailed after that. And if it wasn't for the autosave, I'd probably go back an hour or so. Yeah, I mean, I know some people have mixed feelings about autosave. They're like, oh, it's like a baby thing. It's not like true JRPG, but honestly, who the fuck gives a shit when you have to go back an hour just because you got lazy and didn't save, you know?
Wasn't enough.
Is this like the biggest bullshit ever or what? Like, did you just see that turn? What a fucking turn. This is why I'm happy autosave is in, because I had the advantage on this thing and it absolutely annihilated me.
My best. Wasn't enough.
I'm sorry.
Like, look at this. Oh my God. Isn't this crazy? This is so crazy. These humans are ridiculous.
Let's go.
Finally killed him. God, so annoying. It's one of these things at this point I'm so deprived of MP that I'm forced to resort to physical attacks, and that's kind of why I'm struggling at this point. And so if I had to think about this dungeon, doing this dungeon first time around, probably not the best idea. Alright, so I think we're gonna have Hulkenberg study the Brawler because I feel like I'm lacking damage right now. And if I can inherit the skills correctly, then this should pretty much give us better opportunities to kill enemies. So, we'll do this. It's got like Lee Sin. Robot Lee Sin. So this way I can also use the Exorcist Knuckles, which I'm a big fan of. So let's do this. I am gonna inherit the Knight's Proclamation though. It costs a lot, it's 1,000 mag, but still, I think this is probably the best thing about the Knight, whatever it's called, the Knight archetype or whatever. Yeah, the Knight archetype, so we shall inherit this. So pretty much it lets Hulkenberg be a brawler while keeping this skill at the same time, which is Pretty cool. I also think we're gonna turn Stroll into a healer, which may seem strange, but I'm kind of trying to like vary across different abilities, not just have them typecasted to one sort of thing, you know what I mean? Because there's some interesting skills here like Hama and Dekunda and just generally helpful support skills, so yeah. And I feel like the damage, I feel like we have some damage now, physical damage, with Hulkenberg being a brawler, so. So we got Stroll being a healer, looks pretty good. Yeah, because that's kind of what he is too. He's kind of like a, you know, he's like a hero of the people type thing. You know, he's got a very strong moral compass. That does mean we're going to give up on Dragon's Indignation, which is that special sword I got from killing the Red Dragon, but I don't really see that being too big of a deal for now, because it's not as if our physical attacks are super good right now anyway.
This is our chance. Forward.
Okay, so we just got a ton of synthesis. I assume this is working with Stroll for these. That's really good too, because these are cheap, 6 MP. And yeah, this can do a lot of damage too. Unfortunately, we don't have the MP to use it currently, but still, that's good for the future. Also have Mahama and Magical Injection. I like, yeah, these are good. I think this is the right move. I think Warrior's just a bit too, basic. Look at this. Energy Ray. So I can use this with both of them. Heavy physical light damage, so it's a combination of physical and light damage, which is interesting. It's like a hybrid type. It also uses HP, so I'm kind of just tempted. Yeah, let's just use it.
My power support you. Behold my power.
That was pretty fucking good. 478 damage. It's pretty good. This guy, do you see what he's doing? He's like spamming AoE on me. What the fuck? What the fuck?
The power of light.
The power of light. It's not that much damage, but I guess he is a healer, so it's not as if he's gonna be doing a ton of damage in the first place. Perfect punch. Yeah, this guy's gonna get fucked. It's so satisfying. I love punching classes, you know? It's just so fun to watch. Okay, leveled up another thingy, so put into magic, obviously. I like magic. Splendid work. Who's that? Yeah, who is that, huh? Got ourselves a treasure here, Governor. Let's see. Moonlight Mace. Oh, nice. That's really good. That looks like it's a healer. Good. Excellent, see? So I don't like to buy stuff at shops, because most of the time you're always going to find better gear in the dungeon themselves. Got a new healer skill for Stroll, Medi. Oh, that's really good. Nice. Yeah, the problem is I just don't have any mana, or MP, and I'm not getting anything, so... But Medi's good. Medi's very good. Oh, and Hulkenberg got Diligent Discipline. Increased critical hit rate by 5%. Boost increase. Okay, cool. Nice. I feel like you can make some really ridiculous archetypes with this, the passives in this, by the way. Seems like there's a ton of potential to get real crazy. Okay, got a fucked area here. We got... don't leave. Let me kill this thing. God damn it. Those things are hard to kill, by the way. Those things are really hard to kill.
Let's see how this plays out.
Yikes! Here comes the counter! Is that all?
This guy really went for the people I didn't guard with. I'm not sure if that's the AI being smart, or he just got like... Or that was just unlucky. As usual, that egg thing is so annoying to kill. We did it though, unscathed too, so bonus everything, baby. Oh shit, we've already made our way to the Necromancer. Okay, so I don't think you're supposed to do it this quickly, but I suppose we can. I don't know if I want to do this fight. I don't really feel strong enough, especially, I think it's a mana thing. I mean, there's no harm in trying, I guess, because they're always just slow to save, but yeah, you know what, we'll try, and if it doesn't work out, it doesn't work out.
As I thought.
And it's not the Necromancer, it's actually the White-clad guy, so that's fine. That's good, actually, because we may be able to kill him. This guy's level 16, by the way, and I'm only level, like, 12. And, by the way, I've killed every single enemy I've come across, so I can only assume that hard mode gives you an XP debuff or something. It has to be. It has to be something like that. Okay, so we're gonna go for this guy first, because this is the mage. There's the three bow guys I'm not really worried about, because I don't even think they can use abilities. Oh, I guess that's sword guy, but the mage needs to die. The mage definitely needs to die quickly. Okay, somehow we've defeated the skeletons. It hasn't been an easy fight. It's just been a lot of reviving. This is definitely it's the most efficient way in terms of time, but in terms of item usage, it's incredibly inefficient because what I should have done is just end the day and then come back to this, but you know, I'm just so greedy. I just want to get as much done in one day as I can. And this guy, I don't know if this guy has any weaknesses because he seems to be like immune to almost everything. Yeah, never mind. I don't think we're gonna do this fight. He's just way too, I don't know what his weakness is, and it also comes down to MP too. I just don't have enough MP, so. Alright, never mind. I know, I just don't, it's probably possible, but because it's the first time I'm playing this, it's just not realistic, so. We're done with the dungeon for the day. We made some decent progress, you know? Go get some dinner now, resting after a day of battling. You and your body need to rest your weary bodies. Let's all relax and have some fun, team.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Yes, I know, time marches on. Listen, I think I made decent progress. Obviously, I have nothing to relate it to, but I think it went okay. Oh, interesting. So I kind of wish I had this before I went in, but you can buy information on what the weakness for the enemies is, which is interesting. Skulking in taverns. It's only 150? Wow. Yeah, that's pretty good. That's very decently priced. This is actually really helpful. Nice. It feels like, especially, probably with the fact that autosave is a thing, Atlus was like, we need more quality of life stuff, and that's good for me.
If so...
Okay, so this fine fellow wants us to buy... Only 4 days left. Oh god, good thing I found this. This fine fellow wants us to get some medicine for his doctor, which is probably going to be expensive, but I have a pretty good amount of money, so I'm not worried.
You saved me.
Hero's Incense. Nice. That's a great trade. Hero's Incense for a medical herb. Yeah, that's very helpful. Very nice. Praising items. Okay, so you can appraise items. Not sure what that means, but I know what appraising means, obviously, but not within the sense of this game. Rusted Longarm. Oh, so it's kind of like the laundry mats in Persona 5. Cooling staff. Cool. Oh, wow, that's very... increases ice attack strength. I mean, sure, why not? We'll equip it. Yeah. Silver 93 defense. Wow. That's pretty good. It's pretty good. The thing is, though, it doesn't have any, bonuses, so I'll take a look at that later. Noble Tuxedo, 50k, plus one all stats. Yeah, it's pretty expensive. We're not that far off, though. We got 22k right now, so definitely within the future we'll grab that. Same type of thing at this swordsman guy. Golden Epi, extravagant sword utilized by nobles in duels. Strength and magic. Interesting. What I like about the archetype system in this, it seems like blending different types of damage together is pretty seamless. Especially, I imagine, as you get later on in the game, so I like that. So I'm pretty sure I know what's gonna happen here, but the guy who wants... He wants some medicine for his daughter, and I don't know if this guy's gonna sell it to me? Okay. Oh, that's really cheap. Alright, that's good. Yeah, okay, bro, you're a racist fuck. Got it. Okay, got it. Everybody's racist. Buy that for him. Breath of fresh air for our buddy, the guy with the daughter. Do you sell anything else? Bomb of life? 5,000. So expensive. Hello, governor. Yes, I got you the breath of fresh air for your daughter. Wonder what, is he gonna give me like a social skill? Hopefully.
Mission accomplished.
Increased tolerance. Nice, nice. And we got something we can go appraise too. Perfect. Tolerance. But this is gonna take a while, isn't it? Each one looks like there's 5, so it's 25 different skill levels we'll need. Yeah, it's gonna take us a while, I find. I think it's gonna take us quite a bit of time. Okay, so I am gonna buy some of these fruit cordials. Restores 30 MP to one ally, because you can't buy it. Doesn't seem like you can buy MP items anywhere else. And there's only 3 of them too, so that's kind of like Atlus's way of being like, no, you can't do it all in one day anymore. Or at least, you probably can in the future. It's just like, you know, it's like most JRPGs. It's always most difficult at the very beginning. All right, I think it's time to go back to the catacombs for day 2. I think, yeah, I'm pretty confident we can probably maybe even get to the end of the Necromancer this time. especially with my MP items, and we're all healed up now and feeling good about everything, so yeah, I have faith. By the way, enemies don't respawn, because I've been going through the dungeon and there's not really any enemies, so kind of takes away from the whole aspect of grinding. I guess they just kind of want you to almost, they really must like not want you to be over-leveled, because I don't see how you can over-level yourself if the enemies don't respawn. I suppose there could be like a mementos type thing in the future, which, you know, yeah, that's possible, where you could grind and stuff like that, but still. Even in, like, you know, like Persona 5 and all that stuff, like, enemies came back, so technically you could over-level yourself a shit ton.
End of it. We'll combine our strength. The power of light.
Okay, that's a much better start.
Show you the essence of truth.
Yeah, that's good. That's really good.
Quite well.
What are these attacks? God damn, those are some nasty attacks. That was disgusting.
Useless. Prepare yourselves.
Still fight.
This guy is really annoying. And he just killed the whole team again. I don't know what to... Okay. Even with new gear and stuff, he's still pretty obnoxious.
This should work.
Let's meet. With blade in hand.
Right.
I can't.
That was such a sick crit. By the way, this guy's very difficult to kill. I just want to say. He doesn't have any weakness, or if he has a weakness, I can't exploit it. And he's like 4 levels higher than me, so... Yeah, we're kind of just like putting it all on Hulkenberg to do the damage right now, and I'm just sitting in the back, chilling. Try and do this fight without Medi, by the way. Good luck. Good luck. I mean, maybe it's different on the easier difficulties, but... Yeah, you're gonna have some trouble.
We're looking good here.
Let justice prevail.
Okay, we got him. Damn, that was tough. Yeah, that was difficult. That required some like actual strategic thinking, and I'm getting the feeling that this game, like, it's not easy. It's not like, this isn't like SMT5 where it's just like super simple combat, IMO. It's much more difficult. Picked up a new skill for Stroll, Patra. It's good. It's always good to have. Oh shit, there's a gargoyle. Oh, that's what that guy was talking about. Okay.
This could be our chance.
Doesn't seem that powerful though.
Royal soul.
Yeah, not too bad. Not too bad. That was pretty easy. Picked up a new skill for myself. Raises max MP by 15%. Hey, I'll take it. I'll honestly take it because, yeah, it seems like MP is kind of a problem in this game, especially near the beginning, so, yeah, nice. A wall made of magla?
Look.
Ah, it must be the lift up to the Necromancer. So unlike Persona 5, they don't really give you an idea of how far you are, at least like as closely as they did in P5. I would guess that we're probably more than halfway through. So if I could kill the Necromancer today, which may be a little bit ambitious, I think I'd be happy with it because, you know, I don't know what type of game this is in terms of 100%ing it. I don't know if it's super difficult. I don't know if they give you a ton of leeway. So I have to go into this pretty much being as efficient as I can. Got a new skill for Hulkenberg. Weak physical strike damage to 1 enemy. Nice. Nice. I actually like using ailments quite a bit. I didn't used to when I was quite new to Megami Tensei games, but I like ailment skills. They're really helpful.
Wow, that's lovely.
Purity gloves. Nice. Prevents malady. Interesting. Those could be good. At least sell them at least. Whoa, jumping on a statue. Cool. It's nice that they add interactive environments, or what's the word? I don't know what the word you'd use, but you know what I'm talking about, where you can like jump on stuff, etc. It kind of makes me think, I kind of think the open world idea in SMT5, I think it sounded interesting, but it wasn't very like, you got so tired of exploring the desert, you know? Like it felt very repetitive versus these set pieces, kind of like palaces, I think are much more appealing. Whoa, this is a new enemy. What the fuck? Oh shit. Whoa, what the hell is this? I don't even know what that was. It's kind of crazy. Bectos. First chance. I don't like that. He's gonna get hit, so if you get hexed, you can't attack enemies. Wow.
Looks like they're weak to light.
That's pretty...
Guess it's our time
pretty
to
bad.
shine.
It's pretty terrible.
Oh, please.
No, I hate that last resort spell. That's such a bullshit dungeon spell. I mean, that just like screws you over.
Vanquish evil.
Can't say I'm a huge fan of those enemies because it's forcing me to use so much use so much mana, which I don't like doing, obviously.
Looks like that's all of them. Great job, everybody.
Based on the enemies we're facing in this dungeon, by the way, I definitely 100% recommend going healer because you need the healing. You need the healing and you need the light damage. Like, you just need it.
Victory is ours.
So it's not even a competition. By the way, if you're wondering what level everybody is, it's kind of like a mix. Got 15, 18, 16, 16. What level am I? I'm level 13. How am I so underleveled? What is this? It's the same thing happened in the prologue too. I have no idea what I'm doing to get so underleveled. That's insane. That's insane.
Really?
Alright, it's a good thing we have Mahama, because these enemies are going to be very obnoxious without it.
Let my power support.
Keep it up, Stroll.
Let's take one left. Vitus power.
Okay, that wasn't too bad. That wasn't too bad. If you don't have Mahama for that fight, I think you just lose it. I really do. Got some good XP though. Level 14, speaking of levels. Back into magic. Necromancer's not happy about us breaking the barrier. Why is the Necromancer so sexy?
Don't tell me.
There's always something, isn't there? It can never be easy. It has to be some bullshit. Kind of nervous for this fight actually. Just because, I don't know. I feel like these guys, like, they don't have any weakness.
They're pretty tough.
Yeah, these guys are tough. Level 16. Okay, that was really good. That Hulkenberg got a forget on him too, so that's kind of like double good, honestly. I'll gladly take that. Okay, but they both forgot, right? Yeah, you can't use that spell. Yeah, fuck you. You can't use anything. You're forgot. Kind of as expected, the mage captain didn't get forgot, but that's fine. As long as we get rid of the ads, because if it's just him remaining, we can probably kill him pretty quick. Pretty sure this guy is immune to forget stuff, because I've used it on him a couple times now and it's done nothing. He's only the last one though, so we should be able to kill him pretty easily. Okay, that was easy. Yeah, because I got rid of the ads really quickly, he really couldn't do anything, and the forget was so helpful. I love ailments. I think ailments, especially on hard mode, is going to be extremely important. Time to go face the Necromancer. I've said that a couple times, but I think this actually may be the boss now. Ah, look what's behind here. Yes, hello there, my friend. Where are you going? Treasure Demon, whatever it's called. I love mag. I love mag so much. I love getting mag. We're gonna make some like super archetypes later in the game. It's gonna be pretty crazy. First time I actually get to use this and it not be like total shit. Freeze. Ooh, damn. Not bad. This looks like a boss fight to me.
This is...
Speaking of... Fine.
Alright, so pretty much what they were saying is that the Necromancer's name is Zorba, and he was recruited by Louis at a young age, and he's kind of a whack job. We probably figured that out on our own though, right? Okay, I finally got to level 15. I feel like I've been level 14 for like ever, but I keep going into magic. It's probably silly for me to keep doing it this way. Oh, we also got an archetype. Light dodge, increase evasion against light attacks. So you know what else I like? There's no skill slots, or at least I don't think there are. So you can just have as many skills as you want, and if so, that's great.
What? He's here!
Wait, what? It's the fight already? Oh god.
Well, well. I truly didn't expect you to make it this high. I applaud your resilience, if nothing else.
The sanctuary was all but flooded with magla. Zorba, was that your doing?
You've heard of me then? Well, considering Lord Luis's influence, I suppose I shouldn't be surprised.
Tell us, those bizarre magla crystals, they shouldn't naturally form in a place like this. Are you responsible for them?
Oh, you mean the Melancholia crystals? All I did was place a passable core or two along the path to make it easier for them to form.
Melancholia crystals?
Yes, little more than a parlor trick to block your path using the newly formed crystals. All magic is derived from motes of magla. What you saw was just one possible crystallization of it. One that drives mortals to madness.
Speak sense. You claim this horrific aberration is something natural. That you had only the barest hand in its power?
Melancholia, pure and simple. The result of pure magla at its most dense. Man or beast, any wretch who feels its power will go berserk. They'll see anyone as a threat. Some have their bodies harden like scales. Some their very bones twist inside them until there's something else entirely.
Melancholia? What are you trying to achieve? It's the scepter you're after, isn't it?
You certainly ask a lot of questions. I'm afraid I haven't the time for answers. There is much yet to prepare.
Hey! I'm not done talking to you.
You've done nothing but talk. Perhaps you should have listened instead.
Ooh, got him.
Is this a piece of bone?
I had to find some use for the scattered pieces I couldn't animate into soldiers. And now I have 3 more fools to grind down for the pile.
Look out! Take cover!
Don't fancy our chances making it through that. What do you think?
Maybe if we hit the bones hard enough?
Not like that. No, I sound stupid. No, you make me sound stupid.
We've no weapons that could hit them at such distance.
How about we fall back for now? There's not much we can do here.
I don't like it, but we've no other choice. Let's pull back.
It really has been one nuisance after another here. I suppose my crushing you will be the last lesson you learn. Come to me if you can!
If only we had some sort of fourth party member.
Zolba. He would go to such lengths to desecrate the royals' legacies.
Damn frustrating to get stuck after coming this far. No other paths either. Are we just going to have to charge through?
We cannot evade such a barrage, nor will our armor protect us fully. There has to be a better way.
Someone sacrificed themselves? God, that's dark. No, I think it's gonna be that Parisian or whatever her name was. Use her as a shield.
We could use a shield, or something close enough to it.
A shield?
Well, for lack of a shield proper, can you think of anything we might use?
The painting of Louis. Oh my God, true. The painting of Louis. Luis.
The painting of Luis. What? From the portrait hall?
Ah, of course. A
Oh.
marvelous gambit.
That's actually so ingenious, because he's a zealot.
If we shield ourselves with Luis's portrait, Zorba may well refuse to fire upon us.
But it's just a flimsy painting.
A painting that he took the trouble to protect, transport, and mount. If he truly worships Luis, might he not hesitate to shoot it?
Point taken. I suppose it's our best shot.
What? You degenerates! That...
Don't mind us. We've rubbish to dispose of.
Bro, this thing is so big. What? I thought it was tiny.
Rubbish! You heathens! I'll pulverize you!
Try if you like. Be ashamed to destroy your Lord Luis's pretty face, though.
Ah! Underhanded, treacherous little...
That's rich coming from you.
Silence! You witless incompetents! I can't tarry here any longer. I have important things to do. You defile Lord Luis with this blasphemy! You'll pay. I swear! I'll make you regret this!
Oh. So it's desecration when it comes to his lord, but the sanctity of the dead means nothing.
No kidding. We must be getting close.
That's funny. That's funny. That's like, yeah. That's a good little, I don't know, I just like that.
If I say so myself.
Got some new skills for Hulkenberg. Strike dodge. That's, yeah, just good, I guess. Cool. No, these stupid, I hate these bird humans. Ugh.
Opening, Captain.
I might actually be able to kill this thing without letting it get a shot off, which would be really nice. I have this thing.
This calls for one of these.
Ooh, nice. Should get some good XP for that. 176. Hell yeah.
Good.
Nice.
This is...
Someone's taken the royal scepter. Oh no. Definitely not some super OP late game item I'm gonna be using. Ooh, new camera angle. I like these, I don't know, I like these custom camera angles. Kind of adds to it, you know? Very, this is the type of stuff you didn't see in SMT5. I don't think there was a single camera angle in SMT5 that wasn't behind the back. And it's like, fixed camera angles are underrated. I wish games use them more often. Okay, something tells me this is the fight with Zagreba, or what's his name? Zorba. And I think it's gonna come down to MP. I don't think I'm gonna have enough MP because I don't have any items right now that give me any MP, sadly. We'll still try though.
This is the royal scepter, is it? Divine relic, progenitor of all igniters. Now I need only keep it safe until the handover.
Trespasser, the faith of the people doth not lie with thee. Thou art unworthy of the crown's authority. Until a worthy successor rises, I shall keep the scepter. Only one may wield the magic of kings, the true protector of the people.
There you have it. The king will only forfeit the royal scepter to a people's champion. So, no risk of it falling into someone else's hands for now. Meaning Lord Luis's victory is assured. All that remains is my glorious calamity. Oh, how they will cry when the swell of Magla bursts. How they will beg and crawl and plead for Lord Luis's salvation. There you are.
Where is the royal scepter?
The fallen king protects it. The scepter is beyond us all. For the time being, that is. Now if you're finished, be gone from my sight. I'll not harm you either. Even I have some sympathy for fools.
Oh, we'll see ourselves out. Once we knock Luis's whereabouts out of you.
I'm sorry. Do you actually think you can stop me?
Why don't we find out?
I see now! No wonder I couldn't understand your actions. They're baseless, utterly unfounded.
Madness ill becomes you, Zorba.
You again. What would you know of it? I know no lady knights. Wait! A knight with blood-red tresses. Don't tell me you're the buffoon who failed to protect the prince.
Judgments mean nothing from a man who sullies the dead. You've fallen far yourself.
Perhaps I am unworthy of the royal scepter. But I can still bring change to this world. I can still teach them true fear.
You'll find that hard to do from a dungeon, blackguard. The time has come for you to face justice.
You, knight, have no idea what real justice is. And that mistake will cost you your life. Rejoice, rats! That witless assassin is dead. But I shall gladly send you to join him!
Okay. Not sure how difficult this is going to be.
Kingdom will be built atop your bones.
What destined kingdom? Tell us where Luis has gone, or we'll tear the words from you.
For all the innocent lives you played for pawns, I shall make you pay!
We don't stop him? There's no telling how much he'll destroy.
Okay, first things first, what level is he?
Looks like we can't
19? Oh, shit. I mean, I knew he was going to be a high level and everything, but damn, I'm underleveled. Damn.
I pull your strings!
So he has the power to control the dead?
That's not that bad. I mean, if anything, it gives me... It depends what they're weak to. Probably weak to fire. Or light, you would think. Yeah, okay, so light. He has no weakness to elements, which is always shit. Oh god, what's that? Does that do like more damage? Yep, that's gonna hurt. 208 damage. Oi, oi, oi.
Can't give up now.
Yeah, this isn't going so well, just because he has so much. He has a lot of health, and I have no mana, so I'm almost guaranteed that this is not gonna work. Pretty sure. So what if you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna use this taunt thing, but I'm gonna move Hulkenberg to the back, so she'll take less damage. But she's still gonna get targeted. I think that's how we win this. Because the mana thing's still difficult to deal with, though. I'll be completely honest. It's not great.
Smite him, Hulkenberg!
Die!
What the hell is that? Oh, they're using a new spell now because I got him low enough. This fight shouldn't be going this well, but I'm definitely, like, I'm playing it in such a specific pattern that it's so difficult. Like, it's really difficult. Man, that's so sad. I got so close to the end of this too. No. It's just the mana. The mana is such a big deal in this. They really don't want to let you do this in one day. It's almost like, maybe it's different on other difficulties, but on hard mode, it's like, nah. It's like, nah, don't even bother. Look how close we got. Isn't that so... There's no justice. No justice. And it's all because of mana. That's all it came down to is mana, man. Come on.
Will you, Louise?
Boom, baby. Yes. We actually did it. They actually beat him on the second day.
This can't be happening. Lord Louise.
Bro, you just got fucked. Alright, so that was... You know what the trick was? The trick was to time your AoE attacks when he uses that madness thing, because that means his little minions do more damage, but at the same time they take more damage, and that's how you have to time it. Obviously, you don't have to do all that aids if you have enough mana to begin with, but if you're ever strapped for mana, like me, then you can, sorry, oh no, second there, then you can just use that strategy.
You have desecrated the cathedral. You have plundered graves. You have taken innocent lives. Stand, fiend, and face your sentence.
Don't kill him yet! He needs to tell us where Luis is.
You'll get nothing from me. Just end it and be done.
You know Luis won't return that loyalty. Once you outlive your usefulness, he'll cast you aside.
Lord Luis is everything to me. How can I expect the damned Clamar to understand what it's like? You must know. Surely an elder like you must know what it's like. To be an outcast, to be every fool's scapegoat. They call us lesser tribes. They loathe us. Their speeches of tribal harmony mean nothing, when every day they cheat and abuse us. Do you think I didn't believe once that I never dared to hope my efforts made me equal? Then I heard exactly what they think of us. The lessers are expendable. Send them to the fore, and they shall be our living shields. They doomed us, and laughed as we died.
But these atrocities make you no better than your oppressors.
You know, it's a curious thing. They say Magla is born from pain and negative emotions. Magic is a dangerous art, isn't it? I had thought to gather an unstoppable swell of Magla, but it doesn't matter anymore. Those lordly pigs can drown in their own dread. Sanctism cannot save this world. If we are to be ruled by a god, then let it be Lord Luis!
What did you just do?
This is everything I've been building my Magla for! A little early, perhaps. But now,
you can experience my glorious day of calamity! Hey, tell us where Luis is!
Ah, my lord, Luis.
Damn it!
What's happening? This feels like...
It's a human! The human lives!
A human? Wait, is it that monstrosity Luis brought to the funeral? It wasn't dead?
No way! Who would have seen this coming? I definitely didn't talk about this.
No. That was Zorba's gift, wasn't it? Animation. Reanimation.
Did he sacrifice his own life to... No. If that monster breaches the city...
We have to get down there and help.
The place is collapsing! Hurry!
Quest clear. Nice. Hopefully we don't have a boss fight right away because... What? Prevent the rampage of the human he unleashed. Okay. I mean, if you say so. Oh, okay. So we got our mana back. Okay, good. Yeah, I'm down to kill the monster then. Okay, sure. I thought it was gonna be because, you know, classic S&T, they usually don't give you your mana, but I guess in this case it did. So I appreciate that. Yeah, I'm ready. Let's go kill it. Let's go kill the monster.
How can this be? Was this creature's rebirth Zorba's plan all along?
If it escapes, if it makes it to the city...
It spotted us!
His Highness's home must still stand when he returns. I will end this here!
Another city in ruins. Never again. It dies or I do.
It's coming!
Why are they all in eggs? Eggs seem to be like a common factor among humans. Wonder what that is.
Look at the size of that thing.
It would be catastrophic if it breached the city. We must stop it!
But how are we supposed to kill something this huge?
Look there! That can be little else but the heart. Surely to strike there would give it pause.
But it's too high up for our weapons to reach. Do we use magic?
A viable plan. Yet surely if we can knock the creature down first, its heart will be close enough to strike with steel.
Then we bludgeon the torso. Knock the wind out of it. Hard to miss a target that size, at least.
Start by attacking the body.
Okay, so we can either go straight for the shell or the heart. The Homo Ovidus. This guy's level 20, by the way, so I'm 5 levels under-leveled, which kind of sucks, or 4 levels. But to be fair, we were 4 levels under good old Zarab, whatever his name was.
With a single power of hero.
Got them
Oh, it's weak. Nice. So the shell is weak to strike, which obviously makes sense, like an eggshell. So gross looking, but it's also kind of cool. It's actually not that much damage. Okay, that sucked though. What the fuck? That was shit. And she's forgetful. Okay, shell's broken. Gotta crack a few eggs, am I right? 5 damage? That's it? 5 damage. Okay, so it looks like you only have like half a turn maybe, if even, to kill them once they come up, which kind of... Oh, there's frogs in there. Oh, okay. Sure. What the fuck? 133 damage. Holy shit. That's nothing to... He healed! Oh, he healed the shell. Oh. Okay.
That arm seems to restore the shell. It might take some effort, Maybe we should try taking that part out.
There's so many things to take out. There's too many things.
I'll just...
And the game crashed. Wow. Well, that's good. I always like when that happens.
I won't hold back. Burn!
You hit their weakness.
Oh, okay, so the arms are weak to fire. Good. So we should be able to use that to our advantage and actually kill this thing, hopefully.
I think those soldiers are coming again. I know! I could cause a scene inside and distract the soldiers.
Distract the soldiers? I mean, it's not as if Gallica's doing anything else, so sure.
Leave it to
Why
me.
not?
Leave it to me.
Get him, Gallica. Oh, damn. You weren't kidding.
I did it! Just... let me rest a bit.
Yeah, why don't you stop talking too while you're at it, you know? Really get your stuff back. Because the ambush was defeated. Oh, cool.
Can you do anything about those arms?
Yeah, I know. I'm doing something about the arms. They're dying, so just give me like a second, please.
Let me have we strive for!
Now! Aim for the heart!
This fight's going really well. I'm not sure if there's gonna be like a second stage or something, but this feels much easier than Zorba. Damn! Damn, what a crit. What a crit.
Still up? Oh, power of heroes!
Boom, baby. Boom. Hulkenberg's so good. My god. You have to keep her really healthy, but still. Other than that, she's excellent. 1000 XP.
That'll do.
I was 4 levels under too. And hard mode. I'm just saying.
I shall strive to use this power wisely.
Finally. It's over.
You have my sincerest thanks. You risked your life to protect the capital.
We barely protected anything. The royal capital's in chaos, and Grius was one of us. And now he's gone.
Stroll?
On the morning of the funeral, I promised Maria that we'd all be back that evening. Break bread together again. I fought with everything I had, but it doesn't erase the past. It's a hard lesson, but one so obvious. I only wish I'd learned it sooner. What can I begin to tell Maria?
There's no easy answer.
I hate how powerless I am. I should never have made a promise I couldn't keep.
Listen, Stroll. Alcest made his choice. To live and die for his country. If not for him, His Highness would not be alive now. And I'd not have met you or learned the truth myself. He and everyone else that fell here did not die in vain. And you have not fought in vain either.
There! It's them!
Thank you so much. I thought I'd never see my family again. I'll never take my life for granted again. It's all thanks to you.
Oh, no, we didn't do much.
May the teachings guide and protect you. Closure.
So you're the ones who put a stop to that madman's scheme, and killed the human besides. Now the soldiers might rest in peace. Seeing that there are others who can take those monsters down, it means we don't have to rely on Luis. It gives us hope. Thank you.
To think there were people watching us without our knowing. Hope, eh? Feels like it's been hard to come by lately.
'Tis a thing easily promised and hard won. But once you have it, it pushes you onward. So long as you let it.
Yes. You're right.
Voice acting is so good. Like, what the hell? They really went all out with the voice acting. Excellent. Alright, Zorba's plan has been thwarted.
It's a shame we couldn't get anything out of Zorba.
We still need to kill Luis, or the prince's curse will never be lifted. If not even Grius could do it, what chance do we have?
Do you recall, just before Luis would have been struck, he was shielded by some manner of magic?
Are you saying it would happen again? That Luis would be impervious to our attack?
What? That's ridiculous!
Well, we'll get nowhere with idle guesses.
To test the theory, we have to find him.
I'll see if my contacts in the Guard have any threads to pursue.
Whoa, that'd be great. The Knights are bound to have more reach than us. And we don't have much to go on otherwise.
But under the circumstances, I expect their forces to be in considerable disarray for a while yet. Don't expect too much.
I've my own matters to attend to. If I floundered this much against Zorba, I'll not stand a chance against Luis. We have to get stronger.
Well, until we've got a lead on Luis, let's make sure we use our time wisely. Okay?
Let's gather information for now.
Yeah, we could really use more of that. Maybe we could start by talking to some of the locals? In any case, let's head back to the inn. And I want to check on Maria too.
Clap, clap, clap. Calamity averted.
Your attention, please, ladies and gents. We've all seen the royal palace up in the sky, plus a massive magical rock. Apparently, all very shocking. I'm positively staggered. Moving on. The bit that gets me is all this talk of the next king. Word is they'll be chosen based on the people's will. Everyone gets a say, but right now, I suppose we ought to talk about all those other faces up on the rock, hadn't we?
Oh, I was wondering about those.
Now, the Sanctus Church has looked into it, and it seems like size matters. More public support, bigger face on the rock, etc. Looks like we've got Sanctifex Forden in the lead, and Count Luis hot on his trail.
Well, naturally Sanctifex Forden is at the top. The real surprise is how anyone else is that close behind him.
Oh, come off it, Count Luis. He's a man's man, a real pillar of strength.
Ugh, wake up, would you? Haven't you seen what's happened to the Grand Cathedral?
Hold your horses now, everyone. Just calm down. It won't do to just focus on the front runners, will it? There are many more pieces in play here. Take a look. Anyone who gets the people's support might be crowned. Anyone. Well, you could do it. Well, I could do it if I liked. Looks like we've quite a few new aspirants up there. All bright-eyed and ambitious monarchs to be. Had I a seat, I'd be on the edge of it.
Hold on. Aren't you a town crier for the church? They're not going to like you going on about all these other faces.
Oh, please. The Sanctifex's lead isn't so fragile that I could jeopardize it. Besides, a good race would be some terrific entertainment, eh? Keep your eyes up and your ears open, ladies and gents. Albus Batlin, the crier, is going to have all the latest on these promising candidates.
Cool. So I guess that's how they keep us up to date about where we are in the standings, because after all, we're important.
Welcome back. I've heard the news. You took down those dastards under Luis's command, did you?
News travels fast, I see.
Well, just the nature of the inn, isn't it? Information is our lifeblood. I hope this helps him rest in peace.
I will see his dreams fulfilled. I promise you that.
How's Maria holding up?
Still cooped up in her room. She's not eaten a thing.
The city sure isn't astir. I thought it might be news of defeating the human. But there's more to it than that.
Small wonder when any among the populace might be king. Candidates are coming out of the woodwork.
Speaking of which, I've actually heard another rumor. They say Sanctifex Forden's planning some sort of grand announcement. Word among the Sanctus Church is that it's bound to bring Luis out of hiding.
Really? That'd be great if it's true.
The announcement is supposedly on the 22nd. They'd not be talking about such an exact date if there weren't some truth to it.
We'd best wait before we plan our next move then. Might not have much of a choice, in truth.
We have waited long enough to rule this land.
Scheming king. What sort of man has a contingency plan for his own death?
That face in the sky, is that really the king?
We didn't listen to some blasted rock. Name the new king under our authority and be done with it.
the populace would reject it outright. As it is so clearly born from the king's magic, they trust this decree as the king's own. That aside, when that assassin tried to claim Luis's head, I saw some strange magic foil his killing blow. Is that also the king's doing?
Is that not why we sent for that professed curse-breaker scholar or some such? Send her in, and let us hear her findings.
Tis an honor, esteemed nobles. I am Rella Melanchorophus Cygnus, daughter of House Cygnus.
Whoa. Who's this?
Yes, all right, spare us the pleasantries. We want the facts, girl.
Oh, well, concerning the magic that seemed to save Count Luis's life, we've seen similar incidents in different places. It would seem this magic's purpose is to ensure that the coronation cannot be decided by force, only by the trust of the people. If those who have earned a measure of the people's trust are being shielded, it must be by the king's magic. At least, that is my belief.
So what? You're telling me that blasted Luis is invincible now? Damnation!
How distressing. Yet one wonders, is our risen king observing each individual conflict between his aspirants?
I cannot say how it's triggered. Only the king would know the exact conditions, and we obviously cannot simply ask. Though, I can say there is one certain means of bypassing it. A duel could overcome this sorcery.
So they can be killed, but not murdered. Certainly a petty distinction I could only expect from such a blind romanticist.
And, that is everything I know. At the moment, that is.
At this point, Luis's public support rivals our own. Disappointing, really, that so many would desire his vision of shepherd and livestock.
Beasts, the lot of them. A dog is happiest on its leash.
They seek a king with strength, do they? Then let us give them a display of our own power, with grace, nobility, and civility.
Assassins dying in the streets. The people locked in an inescapable power struggle. What was His Majesty thinking?
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Yeah, but this time we're done. So we get some free time now, right? Bounties are available at the recruitment center. Okay, so these are side quests. Nice. Yeah, I remember those monsters in the prologue, the sandworms and shit. Those were quite the nuisance. Waiting for Forden to make a move. Nice. Okay, cool. Having you periodically spend time with your followers. Okay, cool. Nice. Hulkenberg? Ah, go talk with Hulkenberg, eh? Yeah, and Stroll. Nice. Okay, perfect. Anyway, that's gonna be it for part 1. How I'm doing it is I'm probably gonna split it in between operations, so next time it'll be the next operation. Some of these might be quite condensed, but I promise I'm not taking anything out that isn't kind of like boring. Boring's not the right word, but filler. You know, there's lots of filler in JRPGs, so yeah, I'm sure you understand it. Anyway, that's gonna be it for this one. Hope you enjoyed it. I think this is an excellent game so far, and I look forward to playing it some more. Hope you enjoyed watching it. Bye-bye.